Hickok 45 here. You know, I was thinking this morning, if I had an Echelon 4.0 C, I would just go out and shoot it today. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. All right, cowboy. Yeah, buddy. That's a pretty good shooting little pistol. Yeah, have you ever seen one of these? I think you have seen the full-size version of it right here, maybe. Yeah, back a year or two ago, whenever it came out. Well, we got the compact version. This is the C, the 4.0 C, Echelon. All right, I'm gonna give you a spelling test after the video. Spell Echelon. I have to confess, I have put an S in it. I tried to cram an S into it here not too long ago. But what do you expect from an English teacher? Yeah, from Springfield Armory, and yeah, and Croatia, of course. Pretty nice little pistol. It's compact. It's about the size of, bottom line, of guess what? The gun everybody loves to hate, a Glock 19. Actually, everybody loves to love. So you're kind of in the same size category, thickness, size, length, and everything. All right. This one's got a threaded barrel, a little longer, sticks out for that. But yep, so it's a compact pistol. Some reason the Glock was out here. Don't get excited. I'm not going to shoot the Glock. Yeah, and I was looking forward to borrowing this from Gallery Guns, because I remember enjoying the first one. I don't remember how much I enjoyed it. I should watch that video. But and I see a lot of positive remarks on these things. Probably some negative ones too. But I think they're generally well liked, and it's probably one option out there that a lot of people have looked at. So I was anxious to try it again, because there's something about the compact size. You know, if you've been around a while, I'm a big fan of the compact size pistols, the Glock 19 size pistols, whatever it is, whether it's a SIG or a Springfield or Ruger. It's just a nice size firearm, holds around 15 rounds, that ballpark, and because they almost all of them will take a longer magazine, 17, 20, whatever. And so you really got the best of both worlds in many ways, and that's what you got here. So I'm going to shoot it and talk about some of the things I like about it, maybe some of the things I hate, who knows. I want to thank Davidson's Gallery Guns for lending it to us. Great. That's where you can get a guaranteed lifetime replacement on the firearms you purchase, and that's what you get with them. So wonderful company. And Silencer Central, you might see a little silence suppressed shooting today. They make those wonderful Banish suppressors. I bet they look like that one. You reckon? Banish 9, yeah, I think they do. So we appreciate their support. And then the Sonoran Desert Institute, sdi.edu. Get yourself some learning from a distance. Not all of it's from a distance, but you get to some hands-on with them, and firearms, drones, you name it. And now I got a Band-Aid. That's from a target kind of fell on my hand. I was messing around with a heavy target, so that's not from shooting this firearm or any other firearm. I didn't get slide bite or anything from that. Pretty nice pistol. I have enjoyed shooting this one. Sometimes we'll get a polymer pistol in this. Yeah, okay, it works. It's not bad. I'm liking this one so far. It's got everything you need, nothing you don't, as they say. You could say, I guess. It's got a hammer forged barrel. You got the threaded barrel on this model. It's got your, of course, your optics cut and your 3-dot sights, tritium. Look at all the cuts of that thing. So however you like to work a slide, from up here, back here, on top, it's got nice cuts, good grip. Yeah, like right there. Not only do you have the cuts, but you got that little ledge there, just like you got back here. So that's always good, especially for people with weak hands like me. Well, my hands aren't weak, just my mind, but some people have both weak hands and weak minds. And of course your rail, you're all set up. You got a high cut here on that. The grip feels pretty good. I think there's like 3 different options for the back strap, so you can kind of customize it to fit your hand. I did not change it out. Just to shoot it for a while and then send it back, but it doesn't feel bad at all, even like that. But I could have made it bigger if it were mine. I might have done that, and if I buy one, I would probably probably do that, but not necessarily. Sometimes a small grip fits me just fine too. I don't want to make a firearm any bigger than it has to be. Yeah, pretty brilliant, huh? Speaking of that, someone who makes some of the best concealment holsters is Alabama Holster. And I like a firearm that is concealable, that shoots well, and I like to have a good place to put it. In my pocket, on my belt, inside my waistband, in my waistband, in my purse maybe. I can get a holster from them. It's called a purse holster. So check them out, Alabama Holster. Appreciate their support of the channel. This is one of those serialized firearms. You've got what they call it, the Central Operating Group, COG, something like that. You know, it's got just a stainless steel chassis, and so, you know, as I don't know how many are available now, but you can change out the whole grip module, slides, and all that. The firearm is actually that little chassis in there. What else about it? Of course, it's got what they call it in the variable interface, I think. A really nice optics cut on it, and you know, it's pretty ambidextrous. And not only that, it's about the same in either hand. It really is, okay? I mean it. Look at that. You got a slide lock, you got the mag drop, both sides of the gun. They kind of mirror each other. And one thing I was reading is how they designed this grip so that it's not necessarily a right-handed grip. A lot of grips are, even if the gun is has ambidextrous controls, you know. But this one feels exactly the same, left or right hand, same cuts and everything. It's kind of nice for you weirdo lefties, right? So you got your little shelf there for your thumb if you want to rest it on there, just in case your thumb gets tired while you're shooting. You can rest it right there. Yep. And if your finger gets tired, you can rest it right there, your trigger finger. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. All right, let's shoot the thing some more, can I? Where's my, oh, it's in my pocket. Yeah, I have a mag in my pocket. I'll try some hollow points too, because you want to make sure it will feed a hollow point, don't you? Yeah. All right, comes with a 15 round mag and an 18 round mag, I believe. That's the way it works. Well, I might be telling you wrong there. 15, well, it's a 15, but it's got an extension, so it actually has 18. Okay, there you go. All right, I don't want to lie to you. Let's just reach out a little bit, see if I get something over there. Like that big yellow circle. I should put a smiley face on that big yellow circle, shouldn't I, come think of it? All right. Yeah, passes the gong test. How about the buffalo test? All right, I thought I hit him. Let me try it again. Try the ram. Yeah, the ram was not as far away. Makes sense. How about an orange 2-liter? Right here. Cooey. Cowboy. Yeah. Yeah. How about that red plate over there on the left? Now these are precision shots, something I probably cannot make. Hey, I got one. All right. How about the tree? I was out of ammo. That's the only negative. I just have 2 magazines. It didn't come with 10 magazines like it should. Let me shoot some holler points, because this might be a defensive pistol, and I think you'd want it to fire hollow points, right? Yeah, another polymer pistol, another 9mm. I hear what you're thinking. I don't blame you. But I tell you, it is the firearm that makes the world go around these days, right? There's just so many good polymer pistols, it's tough to choose. Yeah? We're living in good times. Don't despair and get bored necessarily of all these fine pistols, because let's just load up another one, hollow points. You know, they work. They're reliable, and you know, there's so many great choices, and they're easy to configure to your hand, whether you're left-handed, right-handed, big-handed, small-handed, all that kind of thing. You know, they can be configured to fit you with that same pistol. You know, they're very modular, and they're just very shootable, and they're fun to shoot. Now, you may be old school. You might be an old guy. I can't relate to you old guys because I'm, you know, being so young, but I know there are old guys that they just can't get past the wood and steel, which I love too, and probably have never even fired something like this, and realize how I don't know, maybe I shouldn't say easy, but they are easy to shoot pretty well. They really are. Now watch me not hit anything. These are hollow points, by the way, cowboy. I expect you to fall down. Yeah. Yeah, boy. I'll shoot a couple of more hollow points. Just put one on that paper, see if it'll go through the paper. They might expand more than I want and won't go through it. Oh, they did. Not bad. Not bad. What about that little red coffin or whatever that is? Got some weird targets, don't I? Yeah. Let's try one of these hollow points on the on the buffalo. Maybe I can actually knock him over. These feel like they have a little more horsepower, these Underwood hollow points. Yeah, what did I tell you? A little more horsepower. Let's use some of that horsepower on the big yellow face up there. All right. Do I have any more? Yeah, I had one left. One left. All right. That's fun to shoot. Like I say, these polymer pistols, if they've got a good grip and are reliable, the right size for you, you would enjoy them. You would enjoy it. And again, this is the Echelon from Springfield Armory, and it's the compact version of it, and it's just feels like a good shooter. Yeah, it does. I don't know what the negatives would be. All these polymer pistols, it feels a little bigger, but I guess it's not than the Glock 19, and just a good shooter. I may not, you know, one advantage, I'm a bit of a snob when it comes to these kinds of firearms, where you got like minimalist sights and all that kind of thing, and the controls are very small and all that. That'd be the only thing that I like a little better about, say, the Glock. You got all these crazy cuts and all that, but they don't really hurt anything, I suppose. So, but anyway, just nice mid-sized pistol, really. See, the sun's even coming out for it. And yeah. Now, I happen to have a couple of these, but I need to run into the house and get the other one, and before I finish up and do just a little more shooting. So I'll see you in a minute. Told you I'd be back in a minute. For you, it's just a second, right? Well, I had one in the house. It's a little bit longer than the one I had out here earlier. Barrel's a little bit longer. Actually, it has a barrel that's called a Banish 9, a bigger barrel. Yeah, looks like it might suppress some of the noise. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Banish 9. So what I'll do is I'll just leave my ears off and we'll see what it does. Okay, and let's see if we can get that 2-liter right there. Yeah, I don't have as good a visibility. I'm looking at the back of the suppressor with these sights, but I'm going to try to lay one of these quietly on Mr. Gong. Haha, that's what I like. All right, how about that barrel over there? How did I miss that the first shot? I'll try it again. All right, I just like the sound. I've told y'all many times, it is easy to miss with a handgun. It really is. See? What did I tell you? Whether you can see your sights or not, it's easy to miss. All right, cowboy. I think I've got a couple more rounds. I'm shooting 150 grain ammo that's supposedly subsonic. It's pretty good. Not bad. I got a little more here. Let's just play. I don't think I've smoked a pot in a few days. You know what? It's time. It's time. Yeah. What did I tell you? Oh, yeah. Woo, pop the bowling pin or two. See if I hit that. There we go. I'm kind of at a disadvantage not being able to see my sights on the targets. What I mean, I can see my sights. It's just there's this rim in the way. Look at the cowboy sort of hiding over there. Let's just sneak a couple in on him. Okay, so yeah, I like this one with a longer barrel. That's kind of nice. Yeah, with the Banish 9 barrel, it's pretty cool. Actually, you know what it is. It's a suppressor from Silencer Central, Banish 9. And this is a gun from Springfield Armory called the Echelon 4.0 C. C for compact, yeah, compact. And all in all, I kind of like it. I don't know. It doesn't feel like the most streamlined pistol ever for a little stick in your waistband pistol, but it's kind of Glock 19 size, so can't complain about that. I guess because it's got so many edges and all the sharp cuts and things in it, in the rail like that. But it's a nice little compact pistol in my estimation, with good sights. And yeah, most of you would probably kind of like it. It's got kind of a flat trigger. I like that. And the trigger is not too bad. I didn't talk about it in the reset or anything, but the trigger is fairly crisp. And yeah, it's got a short reset, what I would consider short. It's hard to convey that in the video. I don't do that well, but you know, pull the trigger. Yep. Yeah, resets short in my estimation, and the pull, the brake is pretty crisp. So anyway, the Echelon 4.0C, that's my take and my fun with it. Glad you're here to witness that fun. Life is good.
Oh yeah, that's better. This is a great gun for defense. Oh hey, didn't see you guys there. While I've got you here, I want to remind you of our friends over at Talon Grips and Ballistol. Talon Grips makes grips, can you believe it, for all different types of firearms. You can get rough texture or more of a rubberized texture. It just sticks right on there. You know, really affordable, really cool option to improve the grip for your handguns or rifles. So please check them out at talongungrips.com. You'll be glad you did. And also Ballistol. Dad has been using Ballistol for many years. It's a cleaner and a lubricant, and it's non-toxic. It works really great, and we're happy to have them on board since it's been a part of our shooting endeavor for a very long time. So go to ballistol.com, talongungrips.com, and also while you're out there, I'm juggling all these things here. Also, while you're on the internet, please do check out our other social media like Hickok45 on Facebook. There's also Hickok45 on Twitter, The Real Hickok45 on Instagram. There's a John_Hickok45 on Instagram where I do some things. There's Hickok45.com. You can find us also on Gunstreamer. So check out all that stuff and then watch more videos.